It's 18 minutes to 7. This is our top story this evening. Dame Vera Lynn, the World War II forces sweetheart, has today questioned the country's involvement in Afghanistan.
Also in tonight's programme.
And join me for the latest on the football, the cricket and the rest of the weekend sport.
It's a glorious evening here at Eastbourne Airborne. Join me later to see if it's going to last for the weekend.
A group of residents in Ramsgate have had enough of watching their surroundings fall into disrepair, and they've formed a campaign to organise the town's first arts festival. The event, planned for next year, will, it's hoped, boost the town's economy. Unemployment in Thanet currently stands at 7.3%. That's much higher than the South East average of 4.4%. And 12.5% of the shops in the Ramsgate area are unoccupied. The campaign started this week with screenings of a film in a disused shop, exploring the best and worst bits of Ramsgate and what changes people would like to see. Catherine Downs reports.
I hate the way it's treated.
I think the council have done a very good job of bringing this place down and putting it down.
I hate seeing beautiful buildings going to waste.
There's quite a lot of litter and graffiti and stuff.
Dirtiness, dereliction and dog poo. It seems the people of Ramsgate have a lot to complain about, but for one group of residents, it's time for a change. They've made a community film which they're showing on this big screen in one of the many empty shops on the high street.
The plan is to start the Ramsgate Arts Festival, a mini Edinburgh Fringe. But is art the answer to the town's problems?
I think a lot of people in the area want to see a real regeneration, a rejuvenation of the town and see it really bustling again with visitors and lots to do for local people and visitors as well.
Sticking with the themes of the film, visitors and residents alike today were asked what they love about Ramsgate, hate about Ramsgate, and what they hope for the town's future. It's hoped Ramsgate will be able to draw on its artistic heritage to make all these wishes come true.
Turner completely fell in love with this beautiful skyline. I think he called it the most beautiful skyline in the whole of Europe. And lots of his paintings were done here. He spent lots of years of his life here too.
But can art alone sustain revival? Experts say we need to look to more practical measures.
It's got a big new wind turbine farm coming in offshore, which will provide a lot of green jobs. I think they've got a lot going for them. And of course, the great pièce de résistance is the high-speed rail link coming in, which radically reduces the journey time from, I think it's something like 120 minutes to something like 87 minutes. I mean, this will be transformational.
Ramsgate may be too late to style itself as the arts capital of West Kent. After all, neighbouring Margate has the Turner Contemporary. But residents haven't given up hope of turning the town's fortunes around. Catherine Downs, BBC South East Today, Ramsgate.
Now today is the second day of Eastbourne Airborne, a 4-day free air show on the town's seafront. One member of the Falcon aerial display team made a very special return to the show today.
Sergeant Richard Cross crash-landed while performing at the airshow 2 years ago in front of thousands of spectators. Today he cycled from Bryce Norton to Eastbourne District General Hospital to thank the medics who saved his life. Nicola Hazler joins us live from the airshow now. Quiet or noisy there tonight?
Quite noisy here tonight, Jeff. I tell you what, it's a very different atmosphere here tonight in the arena than it was 2 years ago, when in the spot just behind me here, one of the RAF parachute display team tried to make an emergency landing and then didn't get up. Sergeant Richard Cross doesn't remember anything about that day, but for everyone else involved, it was a day they'll never forget.
Cycling 160 miles is something he never thought possible. His family were told he may not live after his parachute jump went terribly wrong.
I'd suffered fractures to my 2 bones in my lower leg, my tibia and fibula. I fractured both my femurs, I fractured my pelvis, both my humerus in my upper arm, my jaw, my cheekbones and my skull.